Halo semuanya, selamat datang di stream. Kali ini kita bakal ngelanjutin Call of Juarez yang game koboi-koboi kemarin itu. Udah muncul belum ya gamenya? Kayaknya belum ada ya. Kayaknya masih belum deh, bentar. Kok nggak bisa muncul ya? Iya, kok nggak bisa muncul, bentar. Exit dulu deh gamenya. Kayaknya masih nggak bisa muncul ya. Nah, tuh baru muncul. Ini masuk gap capture atau? Oh, udah aman. Udah aman. Oke. Kita lanjutin ya. Oh, soal akunya udah aman kan ya? Tapi kita dengar suara aku sendiri. Oh, udah bagus. udah aman. Oke, mari kita mulai.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks.
Alfi Anda Putra, halo Kak Sunday, selamat siang. Halo Alfi, welcome to the stream. Gimana kabarnya Alfi? Ini kita main game koboi-koboyan. Jadi koboi nikah, iya soalnya aku cowok. Kalau cewek bahaya. Entah salah. Nah ini yang benar. HP aku nggak bisa di-rotate ya, aku nggak bisa baca live chat. Bentar. Alhamdulillah baik Kak Sunday, gimana? Kabarku baik. Leherku pegel, aku terlalu sering di depan laptop. Kalau jadi apa kalau cewek tuh? Ya kau cewek. Get inside the bank. Oke, kita ngerampok bank kayaknya. Punten. Udah slow mo kok gak ada yang kena, ya ampun. Habis dulu kok. Doi. Bentar-bentar, gak enakan kelamaan. On duel. Ya soalnya kalau udah di KK jadi lambat sih ini. Halo Ahmad Raffi, Dian Kusuma, welcome to the stream. Gimana kabarnya Ahmad Raffi? Lagi latihan kah? Latihan apa? Doi.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows.
Ini tuh kita ngerampok yang banknya lagi dirampok, dan kita ngebunuh si perampok yang lagi ngerampok, padahal kita sendiri lagi ngerampok. Bisa duel kah? Bisa. Ini yang bagi besok Call of Juarez tuh serunya tuh pas duelnya loh, serius. Udahlah gak usah sok-sokan Valorant lah, tembak-tembakan sambil jalan-jalan. Doi.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Kemana ini? Get back to the bank. Cuma ini tuh lebih ke arah storytelling ketimbang kita adventure. Apa ya? Ya, lebih ke arah ngedongeng gitu sebenarnya. Ketimbang kita adventure.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above.
Oh, ke sana.
Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, blasting
salah.
danger as he did.
Oh ini.
Brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Oh lah meledak. Hello everyone. Bukan ya, itu teman. Kemana ini sekarang? Oh ini. Hello everyone. Doi.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Oh di KK jadi slow mo ya? Cuma satu dah. Gak kena. Jangan gak kena dong, jangan malu-maluin. Apaan? Gak kelihatan itu. Oke, waktunya. Doi. Joy.
His name is Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Ya ampun, ceritanya beda lagi ternyata.
It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeeville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Nah, waktunya duel nih kayaknya.
Jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless.
Enggak ding. Ouch.
And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them.
Ouch.
But they still
Halo
had
Kimi,
friends in
welcome to the
coffee.
stream. Sialan. Curang dia pakai tameng soalnya. Nah kan, kemana ini? Gimana kabarnya Kimi di hari Kamis yang indah ini? Hey,
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
aku kembali. Halo Alfi, selamat datang
I
kembali.
caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them.
Lihat aja ya, hari terakhir kerja repot. Oke, gak apa-apa, gak
To
apa-apa.
top it off, I found myself in the middle of
Doi.
another shootout
Ah, kena.
entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons, and they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons, which wasn't any surprise because those two families have been.
Aku juga kayaknya bakal fokus main game. Tapi kalau mau sampai free talk juga kalau ada yang mau ditanya
They
juga
shot
apa.
at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught
Kayaknya kalau yang suka game FPS, sebenarnya game ini kalian pasti suka. Sebenarnya sama aja FPS gitu pada umumnya, dan ada story-nya gitu. Dan story-nya bawa ini apa ya, bawa tema-tema cowboy gitu.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest
Oh,
knives in the
shit.
drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plan
Whoa.
me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work. It was him.
Oke, di mana mereka?
And he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to
Oh,
protect his
shit.
brothers. And I understood how he felt.
Oh
Taking
no,
me on
oh no, dia
all
mendekat.
by his
Oh no, dia
own
mendekat.
wasn't exactly
Dia
a
mendekat.
recipe for a long life.
Jangan dekat-dekat aku, Mas. Aku normal, tidak belok. Au. Ah, dia mendekat. Dia pakai shotgun. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh my god, banyak banget pelurunya.
You are dead, Lauda.
Bentar ya, live chat, aku fokus dulu. Susah. Nah, sudah.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeeville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Darah kita yang mana? Kalau game FPS kayak gini mah gak ada darah. Gak ada darah. Jadi semakin banyak ketembak itu bakal semakin apa ya? Semakin ngeblur, semakin grafiknya nanti semakin gimana. Nah itu nanti lama-lama juga mati. Game FPS yang kayak gini mah gak akan ada darah. Karena kalau misalkan ada darah bakal repot nanti kalau darahnya udah sedikit. Terus kalau misalkan nanti kan gambar semakin ngeblur. Kalau misalkan kita bersembunyi, itu nanti darahnya ngisi lagi sendiri. Kayak gitu. Seperti Call of Duty aja pada umumnya.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand. We'll track him to the ends of the earth. They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Kita tuh mengejar Dalton. Kok ada bom?
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course. So we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Disoledat.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color. Red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Found the secret. Di mana Dalton? Oke, jangan-jangan aku yang tersesat ini. Tapi yang belum kan ke daerah sini ya. Yang belum. Gimana caranya ke sana? Oh, kita nggak bisa ke sana. Pokoknya ke daerah kanan aja belum. Nah, ke sini. Wah, kaget. Headshot.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm, so I had to face them alone.
Wow, kamu di atas sana. Oh, kamu ada di sana juga.
My compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet.
Oh,
But I
shit.
did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends. The boys had established
makin
quite a
banyak.
reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Untungnya semua cowboy yang di sini cowok semua. Soalnya kalau ada cewek. Jadinya kau aduh, aku pengen banget nyebutinya tapi aku nggak berani. Lu siapa mental kayak gitu orangnya? Headshot. Iya, banyak banget ya ampun. Oh, kena.
Point B and I was under serious attack.
Oh, tidak bisa. Yeah, headshot.
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
ambil peluru.
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view, but just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea
kaget.
where I was.
Apa itu?
Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Oh, surround me from the all side. Oh,
Indians?
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention.
yeah.
Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
So did you ever find the damn dog?
Oh, kaget banyak.
Yeah, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. Or Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Ih, nggak kena. Ah, bom di depanku. Kok nggak kena? Ya mati. Aku terlalu nekat.
Bounty hunters!
Sial. Mati lagi. Oke, konsentrasi. Ih, senjatanya ganti. Seharusnya pakai rifle. Jangan terlalu nekat, nanti mati lagi. Oh my god. Mana sih? Nah, pada bungkuk ya orang-orangnya. Punggungnya udah bermasalah gitu ya. Eh. Habis bomku. Mana sih? Oh, di atas sana. Oh, di atas sana. Baru kelihatan. Mati lo. Kesel aku. Oh, di atas sana. Bentar. Nah, ini pakai revolver. Avengers sih lebih tepat namanya. Ouch. Di mana sih? Oh, itu. Di mana? Nggak kelihatan musuhnya. Susah banget, banyak banget musuhnya. Udah pakai rifle aja kalau gini. Nggak kena. Ouch. Shotgunner.
Boys are out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting,
Nah, kena. Atuh, banyak banget musuhnya. Gak ada tempat ngumpet lagi.
but among those men that were shooting, I thought I saw some
Sialan.
familiar faces.
Oh, itu. Nah.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Ouch. Kok nggak kena sih? Kesel. Kok nggak kena sih? Itu tangannya doang.
Sounds like you
Pakai
don't
kop.
give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben.
Oh,
I set
gunner.
out to do something, I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Oh my god. Ditipu.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Oh, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed dead. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic was unsinkable.
oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Langsung headshotnya gampang-gampang banget. Ini buat panen ini, panen skill. Di mana mereka? Oh itu mereka. Oh itu dia berlari-larian. Dot. Bisa overheat setahu alat ini, tapi kok nggak overheat.
Bob and Grad weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side,
Nah, kan duel.
determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Dia lebih cepat, oh sial. Bentar, aku susah fokus. Oh sial. Nah, sekarang seharusnya udah lebih gampang. Agak kena. Ah, sial. Udah bagus-bagus. Udah segini udah cukup.
They
Nah,
got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
nice, semangat panen waduh. Bentar. Live chatnya bentar, aku baru sadar live chatnya gak ke update. Sapi. Aku baru sadar live chatnya gak ke update. Bentar, baca live chat dulu. Oh, ada Siti Mubarakah juga. Halo Siti, welcome to this. Aduh, dari tadi ya. Udah dari setengah jam yang lalu ya. Ya aku baru sadar live chatnya gak ke update. Sapi. Ya pokoknya ini kayak Call of Duty aja.
Well,
Jadi nggak ada health bar-nya,
I
jadi
was
harus
mighty pleased
sembunyi
with
gitu.
myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode
Terus
to Texas.
ya duelnya sih ini yang
But before
serunya,
we
ada
crossed the
duelnya itu.
border, those
Seru
cowboys
dan
caught
susah
up with
sih.
us.
Tapi seru.
It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives. As those boys didn't want us
Aduh,
coming for them later.
sabi.
Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, I won't
Pantesan
have
aku
it
kira
said
ini
that
tuh
I
aku
left you
disconnect,
with
Pak.
nothing, boy.
Serius, aku kira ini aku streamingnya
Those
disconnect.
horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead.
Aduh.
And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the wild bunch.
Ini story-nya panjang banget ya ternyata.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. led by Butch Cassidy. They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid and that murderous hombre.
Ntar mau ini dulu, upgrade
Roscoe
skill.
Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from
Eish,
blowing up
suara
that
siapa
bridge.
tuh?
What'd you say? I can't hear a god.
Well, I made my way off unscathed.
I can hear a gun.
and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more
Apa ini?
precarious route.
In late 6 gitu.
First, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Kalau kesini nyampe kemana ya? Oke. Bentar, live chatnya ini lagi nggak ya? Live chatnya nggak ke-update lagi nggak ya? Bentar. Oh, enggak, emang lagi sepi live chatnya. Aduh, maaf banget. Maaf banget, setengah jam dicuekin Sunday.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Hoho. Kemana ini?
As I mentioned
Open.
before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was
kaget.
likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could. At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Kemana ini bentar? Oh ini.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Oh, pasukannya banyak.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody!
Harry James John Morgan. Halo Sunday, asik akhirnya menjadi mudik. Mudik kemana John? Anyway, hello, selamat siang John Henry James. Aku bilangnya John ya. Welcome to the stream. Mudiknya kemana? Mudiknya, kau jadi mudik. Mana nugget nearby, bentar. Nugget nearby katanya. Ada kan nugget nearby? Oh ini. Hello Steak, welcome to the stream. Mudik ke kampung halaman ke Inggris. Oh, oke. What the? Q to break the door. No one here.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
Chase the wild
Only a
punch.
few stragglers were left. I had to
Tentu
cut
saja
down
pakai
fire
gatling.
to stay away from
Hahaha.
those trails.
Di mana semua orang? Saatnya panen lagi. Hahaha. Oh no. Oh no. Mana? Oh dari kiri toh. Udah meledak keretanya.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
Sunday di server DC Anda coba ditambahin bot biar bisa
Right after
bentar.
Sundance, I mean.
Biar bisa work dan gambling, biar tambah seru soalnya hobi saya gambling dan work di Discord.
And Kid
Lah.
Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay.
Anda siapa
Though some
nyuruh-nyuruh?
folks might dispute that.
Sorry maksudnya mungkin request ya. Tapi server Discordku sebenarnya ditujukannya untuk apa ya? Untuk semacam
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
kumpul-kumpul
kids
para
decided to
VTuber.
leave the
Jadi
wild
kalau
bunch
misalkan
behind and decamp for South
mau
America.
collab, mau ngobrol sesama VTuber. Nah, ngumpulnya di
They
McD
ended up
gitu.
living down there for many years, but I'm sure
Makanya
you
botnya
already
nggak
know.
begitu banyak gitu sebenarnya di McD itu. Emang dari awal server McD dibuat untuk ini buat kumpul-kumpul VTuber ketimbang main-main gitu.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their
Oh lah
trail.
gitu toh, jadi gak
'Cause
bisa,
I was
nggak
still in
boleh
pursuit of my
nih.
brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Kalau misalkan kan mau bermain di server Discordku, kayaknya itu kayak belok dari tujuan aku untuk bikin Discord. Jadi kayaknya tidak bisa.
That kid Curry's kind of crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado. Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Oh my god.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Oke, nanti aku cari siapa yang bisa request buat walk dan gaming karena saya walknya gaming agak jauh deh. Oke, nggak masalah.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Prevent the gang
Kid
from
Curry
blowing
was
off
considered
the
the wildest of
overpass.
the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Disarm, okay, disarm.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Nggak kena.
But the wild bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Dari sekian banyaknya peluru yang aku tembak, masa tidak ada yang kena? Salah kena. Ah, sial. Oh shit, kaget.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was
Shit.
sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Wow, wow, wow.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Sakit. Mas, iya sih, masa dari sekian banyak peluru keempat baru kena gitu.
So I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Ya, jatuh. Wah, aman. Balik lagi ke sini. Bentar, aku dipanggil. Kayaknya misinya masih lama deh. Ya. Tapi aku harus tutup streaming segera. Boom.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die. Get off the bridge! I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
Well, it was a touching reunion.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Kill that! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Thanks, Tracer. Keep going. This is me.
Kayaknya aku harus tutup streaming deh. Mm-mm. Soalnya ada keperluan mendadak banget. Kesel banget aku keperluannya mendadak banget. Dari sini aja nggak apa-apa. Jadi makasih banyak yang udah nemenin. Udah sempat mampir juga tadi. Ada Avianda Putra, ada Siti, ada Kimi, ada Ahmad Pavi dan Kusuma, ada Steak, ada Henry James Jones Morgan. Makasih banyak ya udah nemenin. Lanjutin nanti malam aja, oke? Nanti malam jam 9 ke atas. Kita bakal lanjutin main game ini. So yeah, see you guys tonight and have a good day. Bye bye.